Hello and welcome to today's trauma-informed yoga video for neck pain. This will be a nice, gentle practice to work through stretching and strengthening the neck muscles. It might be handy to have a bolster or something comfortable to lie on for this practice, so go ahead and grab that and your mat, and we'll get started. You can join me in a comfortable seated shape to start, on a bolster, a block, or right on the ground, whatever feels good. Take one nice breath in and out here, settling in. You may decide to do this first part of the practice with your eyes closed and just listening to me, or by all means, you can look at me doing the exercises and the stretches. And on a nice exhale, bringing the right ear to the right shoulder, gentle bend or stretch through the left side of the neck. Only going as far as feels comfortable. Inhale, coming back to center. Exhale, left ear to left shoulder. Gentle breaths here once again as far as feels comfortable. Coming back to center. Doing some gentle half circles, bringing right ear to right shoulder, and then just gently looking down towards the ground, bringing that neck over to the left side, left ear to left shoulder, and then once again around the other way. Slow and controlled and gentle once more, going to the left side. And once more to the right. Bringing your head to a nice neutral shape. I invite you to roll your shoulders down and back. We'll do a few little shoulder circles here. You can keep your hands on your knees if you'd like, or you can let them rest by your side and get a little bit of the arm movement in as well. Finding what works best for you today. Maybe circling them forwards, opposite direction. You might even decide to bring your hands onto your shoulders and do a little bit of arm movements with the hands. Reminds me of a chicken wing. When you feel like you've got a good amount of movement through the arms, a good amount of movement through the shoulders, you can let those arms come back down to rest. With the hands on the knees, gently squeezing your shoulder blades together. Really gently, really mindful, keeping that nice tall posture. On an exhale, letting go, allowing those shoulders to round, allowing maybe poor posture, bad posture. And then once again, on an inhale, squeezing those shoulder blades back, nice and tall. Exhale, let those shoulders round again, finding the movements that work for you. One more time, up tall, squeezing those shoulder blades together. Inhale. Exhale, let those shoulders drop. Lovely. Last seated shape, staying like this, bringing your hands or your arms so that they're right by your sides. Your hands are facing a little bit in front of you. And then from here, bringing those forearms, the backs of your palms, backwards, just out to the sides as far as you'd like. And then back in. Inhale, bringing those arms out to the side. Exhale, back to center 2 more times. Inhale, out to the sides. Exhale, back to center. Lovely. Take those hands down, joining me on hands and knees here. If you're sitting on something, you can just place it off to the side. Once on hands and knees, we'll move through some cat-cows, hips over the knees, shoulders over the wrists. Those hands can go nice and wide. On an inhale, you can lower your stomach down to the ground. Your tailbone can go up. Your head could look forward, or if it feels comfortable, you can lift the head all the way up. Exhale, rounding throughout the spine. Your tailbone goes under, your chin goes as far to chest as you would like. Inhale, lowering that stomach down, tailbone up, head forward. Exhale, rounding. And if at any point your neck starts to feel heavy or uncomfortable, you can always rest on your back and take a break. One more cat-cow. And then finding that tabletop shape once again. Moving through a little bit of strengthening for the neck here. Keeping the neck nice and long. Looking with the gaze towards the mat. Lifting that right arm above your head for a breath. Exhale, lower that arm down. Lifting that right arm up. Inhale. Exhale down. One more time per side. Inhale, left arm goes up above your head. Exhale down. And once more, right arm up above your head as you inhale. Left arm goes down. Take a moment here to relax the muscles. Maybe give your head a shake if you need. Maybe roll those shoulder blades. We'll do one more shape in this shape. Keeping those fingers nice and wide again. We'll do a bear hold here. Going up onto the tips of your toes, pushing down through your hands, and then hovering your knees as much as you would like off the mat. It can be a really tiny hover. You can go a little bit higher if you'd like. Whatever feels good for one breath, in and out. And lowering those knees down. Amazing job. Coming down to your stomach. Bringing those forearms forward so that your elbows are in line with your chin. And then from here, you can make that neck nice and long again. Roll those shoulder blades down. And if it feels safe to do so, you can just look up slightly. Bring that head up. And then exhale, bring that head back down, just looking at the mat below you, bringing those shoulder blades down and back. And when you're ready, lowering to the ground, rolling over onto your back. You can have the knees bent, the feet on the ground, or you can have them straight, whatever works. Or even if you want to put a bolster under your knees, you can do that. And from here, doing some gentle chin tucks to strengthen the muscles in the neck and stretch the back of the neck. As you lie here, thinking about pushing your head very gently into the mat behind you as you make a double chin. So your chin nods down slightly. Hold for a breath. Exhale, let that go. Bring your chin and neck back to neutral. Inhale, tuck that chin, gently push into the mat. Exhale, back to neutral. One more time. Inhale, lower that chin down, tuck that chin in. Exhale, back to start. For the final resting shape, I want to stretch out the chest, allowing the front of the neck to feel good. If you have a bolster, this would be a great time to grab that. You can also get some books or some blocks and put a couple pillows up. If you have your bolster, having it lengthwise, so it's the long way. And then you can lie with your bottom of your back near the back of the bolster and allow your chest to open here. Allow the bolster to hold your head and your neck. Just spend a few moments here with a nice open heart. If your low back starts to feel uncomfortable, you can tilt your pelvis or maybe have the leg straight or switch the position of the leg. See what feels good. And taking some nice, gentle inhalations and exhalations. Really letting the surface beneath you hold you. Maybe gently rocking the head side to side, getting a gentle massage through the back of the head. Taking one last deep breath. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope this was enjoyable for your neck and your body. I'll see you next time.